Steve Robbins here. Welcome to the Get It Done Guys quick and dirty tips to work less and do more. Today's topic is how you can go further by being average. At the end of the episode, we'll also be having a free drawing for, well, just listen. Bernice is ambitious. Her goal is to be CEO, that's Chief Enlightenment Officer, of the company by the time she's older. She thinks the way to do it is by making everyone happy. She makes people happy by doing things for them. No project is too big for her go-get-'em attitude. Unfortunately, she overcommits, and she's stressed about it. Bernice's plight is common. Even for those of us who aren't very ambitious, it's easy to say yes when someone asks us to do something. Be in charge of arranging the holiday party for the office? Sure. Arrange for all 219 branch managers to attend? Sure. Seat them and their husbands, wives, significant others, or polyamorous family units so each person is next to one person they know and one person they don't know, but who has a common interest? That sounds like a lot. Yeah, okay. And make sure each dessert is... You get the picture. Stress fest a la mode. Do you take on too much? Sometimes the problem is that we can't say no. I covered that in an early Get It Done Guy episode, which is linked to in this episode's transcript. Sometimes, though, the problem is we genuinely mean yes, because we foolishly believe that taking on an extra 15-hour-a-day project in addition to our existing 19-hour-a-day project is perfectly feasible. We just have to buckle down and give it the old college try. What they never tell you is that the old college was a college in England for rich kids who all had servants they could order to do their extra homework. I fall victim to this overly optimistic thinking all the time. My coach, Michael Neal, author of the book Super Coach, once asked me, "Are you a high achiever?" I proudly puffed up my chest, sucked in my abs, and flexed my bicep. "Yes," I replied in my best manly man voice. "Oh, that's the problem," he exclaimed. Overachieving is a problem? That sure burst my bubble. My bicep flopped back down to the underside of my arm, where it usually lives. My abs followed closely behind. He explained that many of us hold ourselves to unrealistically high standards. We believe we can do far more than we can, we overcommit, and then we stress out when we can't get everything done. He recommended I hold myself to a new standard. Have an average day. Don't be a super geek. Don't be an overachiever boy. Just be average. It's okay to be average. Average ain't so bad. I do a lot of writing. I like to imagine I can write 10 pages a day. For me, that's a good day. I regularly push myself that hard, and I regularly fall very, very, very short of that goal. What would be average? Writing 2 pages a day. 2 pages a day would be average. That doesn't sound like much. And yet, I write only 2 pages a week of podcast scripts, and I've written over 120,000 words of finished scripts in 2 years. That's the equivalent of a 300-page printed book. If I'd written 2 pages a day, I would have written 5 books in those 2 years. Average days add up over time. Let's put this to work. Choose something you're overcommitted on, even if the commitment is just to yourself. Something you'll do today, making sales calls, filing reports, or knitting exciting underwear. Maybe you've decided you secretly want a job performing with the circus, so you're quietly sending out resumes, hoping for an interview as an elephant juggler. Notice your mental fantasy about how much you can get done in a day. I can send out 250 resumes a day. Not a problem. Get real. Ask what an average day of elephant juggler resume sending out would be. Maybe sending out 5 resumes a day and researching for an hour to find more circuses in need. Now, multiply that by 5 to get an idea of how much you'd get done in a week. 5 resumes a day would mean 25 resumes a week. Multiply that by 4 to discover how much you'd do in a month. 5 resumes a day would be 100 resumes a month, or 600 resumes in 6 months, along with more than 2 full weeks' worth of research. That could add up to a lot of elephant juggling. You can do this with several different ongoing responsibilities. You'll discover that having an average day over and over can lead to well above average results. Visit this episode's transcript for a link to an interview with Michael Neal on some of the other principles he uses to help people easily achieve extraordinary results. Now, if you'll excuse me, my biceps are crying out for attention. If I visit the gym 3 times a week and do 2 sets of 10 hammer curls, that's 60 hammer curls a week. Manly man physique, here comes Stever. This is Steve Robbins. Find links to the Saying No episode and to Michael's book and the interview with Michael Neal at this episode's transcript at getitdone.quickanddirtytips.com. Work less, do more, and have a great life.